Hey there, how's it going? I am MisterBo, and today we're going to be talking about DLC in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. Now you may be like, wait, hold on. The game hasn't even come out yet and you're talking about DLC, click dislike, move on. Well, we haven't really got that much information coming out about Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 at the moment, other than the odd occasional Pro Skater video highlighting a brand new skater and giving us a few glimpses at a few different levels we may have not have seen yet. It does seem a bit strange we aren't getting more than we are, considering the game is not that far away. Now, we don't have any official announcement that we're going to be seeing any DLC in the game, but I had some cool ideas for how they could introduce new stuff into this game after launch, and a way for the game to stay fresh over time. Now, Vicarious Visions and Activision has confirmed we won't be seeing any microtransactions at launch. That doesn't mean we won't be seeing microtransactions added into the game at a later date. We have yet to really see how Create a Skater or how any customization works in this game, and when we do, we may possibly get an idea of how they could introduce microtransactions in some sort of way. Now, before we go over my ideas for how DLC could work in this game, I just want to point out the gameplay you're going to be seeing on screen. Now, there's hopefully going to be some gameplay of the new game, but I went on to Tony Hawk's Pro Skater HD. I thought, let's get some gameplay of that, because that's sort of the most recent good kind of Tony Hawk's game, other than Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5, which I never got. Now, back in the day, I was really good at Tony Hawk's Pro Skater HD. I was in the top 100 in the world on Venice Beach on Xbox. I was getting killer combos and really high scores. I hop back on today and damn, this game is bad. It's super slow, it's super clunky, it feels super delayed. I'm trying to hit tricks and they're happening afterwards, and then when I spawn back in, I'm doing a manual straight away because I was trying to do a manual as it bailed. It's super clunky, and I really hope that Vicarious Visions don't do a repeat of what we saw here. I know some people have drawn some comparisons to the animations we're seeing, and I've said I'm willing to sort of overlook the animations being similar to Pro Skater HD as long as the actual game doesn't play like that. Obviously, we won't really know until August 14th when the warehouse demo launches. Now, I've seen a lot of people wondering, hey, maybe we're going to be seeing some Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 levels added in, maybe some Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 levels added in. Of course, we're getting some of the moves that we saw introduced into those games, like the revert, spine transfers, and acid drops being added into 1 and 2. And going back to Tony Hawk's Pro Skater HD, we did see a Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 pack added into that game, and it gave us about 3 different levels. So what is my idea for how they could implement DLCs? Well, it's similar to another Activision game that launched last year, and that is Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled. Now, if you aren't aware, Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled launched with a load of content, and it also had a store. But the cool thing was, every month they launched a Grand Prix, and that would give you basically a load of free content that you could grind away in-game to unlock, or you could buy an in-game currency to then spend on the new items. And when it first got introduced, there was a lot of blowback because it was really grindy to get this stuff. Over the course of the game though, it did get a lot better, and by the end of it, it was actually pretty easy to earn this stuff. Now, I think a similar thing for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 would be pretty cool. So here's my idea. Every month we get a brand new launch. At the moment, I'm thinking maybe it could be called like a Pro-Am, but they could think of a better name. And basically what it does is it introduces maybe 1 or 2 brand new levels. They could be a mixture of remade levels from Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4, and they could also be some brand new levels that Vicarious Visions make from the ground up. Fingers crossed we're going to get a ton of new awesome levels from Creator Park. I'm sure people are going to be making crazy levels and sharing them online. Along with 1 or 2 new levels every month, perhaps we could see maybe 2 or 3 brand new pro skaters or 2 or 3 brand new sort of secret skaters added into the game that you can unlock and then complete challenges with. Maybe they could introduce brand new tricks that were also introduced later down the series that maybe aren't included in this game, or maybe just new special tricks you could use. We could also get a slew of brand new customization options, including clothing, decks, maybe new pro skater outfits, and more. Again, we don't really know what the customization is like in this game, and when we know that, we might get an idea for how they could introduce new stuff down the line. Along with that, we could also see maybe a couple of new songs added every so often as well. And of course, with all of this, we could be seeing brand new challenges to complete, and kind of going back to what we saw in Crash Team Racing seasons, we could see brand new challenges added that spread over multiple levels. Instead of just doing something on one specific level, they could give us challenges that may be spread over 2 or 3 different levels that you have to go in and complete. And I think this would just really help with replayability over the course of the game. We could also see brand new game modes get added into the multiplayer section of this game as well. Now, of course, these are just all ideas, theorizing and speculation of how I think they could add DLC into this game, but keep it sort of constant over a period of time. A new drop every month would keep people playing, a completely brand new level every so often, maybe a remade level from 3 and 4, till eventually we get all the levels from 3 and 4 in this game. Of course, I know the levels in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 did play slightly differently, but I'm sure they could work out a way to put them into this game, and I think it would be awesome to see new characters get added in over time. Again, whether those are new professional skaters added into the game, or whether we get more sort of funny, non-serious characters added into the game over time, and just new customizations, deck items, all that kind of good stuff. I think I would prefer that a lot more than just a DLC pack in like 3 or 4 months after launch that adds maybe 4 or 5 tracks and maybe 2 or 3 skaters. I think the monthly releases would work a lot better, and it is something that Activision has been known to do with their other games, and it was really successful in Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled, as well as them doing something similar in Call of Duty Modern Warfare with 3 seasons every month as well. So in the comments below, let me know what you guys think about my idea. Do you like this kind of idea of a sort of season or a tournament basically dropping every month? Or would you prefer the more traditional DLC packs added into this game over time? Let me know in the comments below, or if you have any other ideas for how you'd like to see content implemented into this game after launch, then again, let me know. Of course, as soon as we get any more official information, whether that's about the Creator Park system, the Creator Skater system, an actual look at how customization works, or maybe even some hints at how DLC is going to work in this game, I'll be sure to keep you guys covered. We're just over a month away from the warehouse demo. I am super excited to hop in and play it. Again, hopefully it doesn't play like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater HD and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5, and it does actually feel like the original 2. But if you did enjoy this video, then be sure to click that like button because it really helps me out, helps this channel grow, and I would appreciate it. If you aren't already, then subscribe to stay up to date with all the content I post on this channel. If you want to stay up to date with me or just chat with me, you can follow me over on Twitter at @IamMisterBo. There's a link to that in the description below, and also feel free to join our Discord server. It would be awesome to see you over there. Apart from that though, thank you very much for hanging out and for watching. I do appreciate it, and as always, take care. Bye bye.